girl. Today I'm excited because I'm filming a what I eat in the day video. So I just woke up about an hour ago and I slept in quite a bit. I slept over 9 hours last night, so yeah, definitely well rested and refreshed. So first and foremost, obviously I eat breakfast, the most important meal of the day, don't forget it. But I try to drink like a whole glass of water before I even make my breakfast, but I'm not really hungry right when I wake up. I mean, I'm a little hungry, but I like to wait a little bit before I make my breakfast, mainly because I'm just too tired to make breakfast probably. And I like to make my coffee about 30 minutes after I wake up. So I drink this and then make my coffee, and usually I finish that before I even make my breakfast. So I gotta make my coffee now. I actually already made it at around 5 this morning because I woke up at 5 when Brandon, my husband, wakes up, and I made him breakfast and coffee. And then I went back to sleep after I made his breakfast. And then I didn't have any coffee yet, but it's already made. But I'm gonna make some nice yummy froth to enjoy on the top of it. I like to do that when I'm craving something a little sweeter. So we actually always make pour over coffee. It's this nice cool little gadget where you just boil the water, and we have a little filter where you put the coffee grinds and then you pour the water over and it makes this beautiful nice coffee. It's honestly super easy to use, and we like it a little bit more than like a Keurig or coffee maker. Actually a lot more, because well, one, I don't love Keurigs, just the taste of the coffee, because it's just been sitting there in the little plastic container for too long. It just doesn't feel fresh. But also we like it because it's so easy to clean. Like if you want to clean a Keurig or coffee maker, it's definitely a process, and you can't see into it all the way, if that makes sense. But this is just so simple, and like you can clean it so easy, and you can throw it in the dishwasher. So we are a fan. Also, any like neat gadgets like this that I'm using, I'll try to link them down below, just so that if you're interested in them, you know what the heck they're called, because lots of times I don't know the exact name. These are all our coffee tools, really. I have my French press, which I like to use when I make afternoon coffee, and this is our little teapot, I guess, where we boil the water in the morning for our pour over. And this is the little drain filter I was talking about, and it came with it, so it's really nice and reusable, so you don't have to use just like paper filters every time. And then this container has all of our coffee grounds in it, and we buy whole bean coffee, and then I just grind it at the beginning of the week or whenever we run out. And then this cute little magnolia sugar container. I actually don't put sugar in my coffee, but it's just really cute. So it's next to this little guy. So this is the creamer I use for my coffee froth. I like this Natural Bliss brand. I usually buy the non-dairy kind, but I accidentally bought the wrong kind last time, but it's still yummy and I'm fine with eating milk. I just rather have non-dairy, but it's the toasted coconut natural flavor, and it's really yummy. And I try not to eat this every day, like make it sweet, but it's a nice little treat yourself moment. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And I like to sprinkle with some cinnamon for some extra flavor. Okay, my tummy, I can't talk. Okay, my tummy is rumbling, so let's go make some breakfast. Today I'm going to make peanut butter banana oatmeal. I used to not like oatmeal. The texture was kind of freaking me out, and I just didn't like it that much, but now I'm really enjoying it. The key is to just put a lot of other things in it so that it's not just like the soggy oatmeal, if that makes sense. I need crunchy things in it as well. Also, anything with peanut butter, I am just goo goo gaga over. So the only kind of oatmeal I have is peanut butter oatmeal. But yeah, I'll show you exactly what I do to prepare it. Okay, so we already made our oatmeal at the beginning of the week, so it's really nice. We just make a big pot of it and then slice it up because Brandon eats it too every other day. So one day we'll have oatmeal, one day we'll have eggs. So it's really nice because you just have to cook it one day a week. You don't have to like boil it and boil the water and then make the oatmeal every single day, and it still tastes awesome. So, and we have these nice like Pyrex containers to keep everything nice and fresh. So the first thing I'm gonna do is heat up my little slice of oatmeal, and then I will add all the toppings. Look at this complete and utter yumminess. So clearly you can see that I added so much. I added peanut butter, bananas, crushed nuts, chia seeds, and a drizzle of honey. It's lunchtime. I just got home from the grocery store, so we are all stocked up with yummy things, but I'm actually just going to have some soup and hummus and carrots, just a really simple lunch. My lunches are usually the most non-planned meal of the day. Excuse me, of the day. Because I don't know, it just depends on what I'm in the mood for, but I typically lean towards having soup, or sometimes I just have hummus and a bunch of pita chips and a bunch of veggies and fruit. So yeah, I really love this Amy's organic soup. They have really good vegetable ones. The lentils are especially my favorite. I absolutely love lentils, and they're super healthy and filling. And I love this little bowl from Target Dollar Spot. It says the snuggle is real. How stinking cute. But it's really nice because it comes with this lid, so when you heat it up in your microwave, if it splashes, it'll, you know, cover that and not make a huge mess, which oftentimes happens when I make soup. And then I just am finishing off this roasted pine nut hummus and some pita chips. In the afternoons, I like to drink some kind of fun thing, whether it's iced coffee or some kombucha, and today I'm going for the kombucha, and this is the Trader Joe's organic pomegranate hibiscus kind. Okay, I only had a few sips of the kombucha. It's super good, but I'm kind of craving iced coffee now, so I'm gonna make that instead. This is the iced coffee that I keep in the fridge, and it is this Califia. I don't know if that's how you say it, Califia. Mocha cold brew coffee with almond milk. So it's dairy free, really yummy, still quite sweet. It doesn't have a super strong coffee flavor. So if you don't love coffee, you'll probably really like it. But I love the taste of coffee. So it's a little too sweet. And Brandon always says it tastes like chocolate milk. But I like it, and usually I like to mix it with some regular coffee because I usually have extra from the morning, but I don't have any extra today, so we're just gonna have a little bit. But I put a ton of crushed ice in my cup so that it kind of waters it down, and that way I don't drink too much, but it's still super yummy. Also, this is the most precious cup ever that Brandon got me from Anthropologie a couple years ago. We were in the store together and I just saw it, and I literally squealed when I saw this cup. So he bought it for me, which is super sweet, and it's one of my favorite cups to drink my little afternoon coffee from. Can you tell that I like to eat everything out of something cute? It's snack time, you guys, and Brandon, my husband, is on his way home, and he loves acai bowls almost as much as I love acai bowls, so I'm gonna make an acai bowl for both of us to share. And then I gotta start cooking dinner because this dinner takes me a bit longer to make because it has so many things to chop. I think that I said that earlier today, but just to reiterate, it's gonna be, you know, a few hour ordeal. But the good news is that I make this on Monday and then it lasts us 4 different nights. So, you know, so if it takes me, let's say 3 hours to make and we eat it for 4 nights, you know, it's only like a normal amount of time to make dinner. So it works out. But in the meantime, let's just make a nice and simple acai bowl. Okay, we have all of the ingredients. Key ingredient, acai, naturally. And I just have this Sambazen brand, but they have it at Trader Joe's for cheaper, so keep that in mind. And then I have some frozen fruit because that's really the key. You gotta mix more things than just this acai because it doesn't go that far. It's so big. So one really good thing to mix with it is frozen banana because it's one, really cheap and really yummy and not too overpowering of a taste. And then I also do a regular non-frozen banana and I cut it in half, and half of it I use as topping. And then kiwi I'm just gonna put on top for some nice little topping. And then peanut butter, so yummy on the top of acai. If you've never had fruit and peanut butter together, it's so good. I mean, I know it's typical to have banana and peanut butter, apple and peanut butter, but it honestly tastes so good with acai as well. And then I have chia seeds that I'll mix in when I blend, and some flaxseed. And then I also top it with some dark chocolate chips and some shredded coconut. SOS, my acai bowl is about to overflow out of this bowl. I don't know if I should switch bowls or just keep it going. I don't know. Maybe I should just eat some. That's a good idea. Guess who's home? Best person in the world. I'm making you an acai bowl.
Wow.
And voila, here's the finished product. It's not as glamorous and beautiful and aesthetic as I normally make it because of our little bowl fiasco, but it is equally delicious and refreshing. Why is cutting onions the most painful thing I mean, obviously it's not the most painful thing ever, but wow, every time I'm in tears. I need to get onion goggles. Is that a thing? Finally, I finished cooking dinner. I made this California burger and we're doing it green style tonight. So no buns, but a nice piece of lettuce. And then I made some spicy corn and some spicy sweet potatoes. And we have all of these leftovers, so we will be eating them for the next few nights. So hopefully, if you do this, you like what you made. Okay, that is a wrap on this what I eat in a day video. I hope you guys liked seeing all these yummy recipes and food ideas. Thank you for watching, and I will see you super soon. Bye!